Hello everybody, Demon here, and I'm sorry for the amount of prolonged inactivity on my account, but we're gonna rock into here from from StarCraft. I don't know if I've done this before. I think I did it on my other channel with my other friend, but so we're gonna get in here, and you guys probably know I'm a Protoss player, but I'm gonna be playing Zerg today, and with my rank 2. So we're gonna get in here and rock this up. So I'm gonna do one of these a week, a live ladder, maybe more. I don't know. I'm gonna be trying to getting some Modern Warfare 3. What else am I gonna be getting? Minecraft. Bringing that back. Bringing all this stuff back. And so we're just gonna have fun. But today I want to talk about Heart of the Swarm. It's gonna be the expansion coming out for StarCraft 2, and a lot of stuff has already been released on it, and so on and so forth. So we're against the Terran here, and I always like ZVT. I think they're interesting matches. I really like Zerg versus Protoss, because Zerg are very good at killing Protoss. That's just my opinion. But so today we're going to be having a ZVT, and against a blue Terran player named Lucas. But yeah, so we're gonna go see what he's doing up in here, and then we're gonna win. That's what we're gonna do. We should look at every match. So the Heart of the Swarm, the expansion, it's gonna be coming out. It is a for StarCraft. I already said this. I know. They're gonna add new units to each race. The campaign is going to be differentiated, I guess you could use that as the word. And there's gonna be some units taken out, like the Overlord and the Overseer. No, it's the Overseer, not the Overlord. They're taking out the Overseer, not the Overlord. And what they're doing is they're adding a new support flying unit that you can get from the Spire, which I think is pretty awesome. I like support units. Don't know if you do, don't know if you don't, but it's gonna have a few abilities. I'm not sure what it's called. It might be called the Shredder. I'm not sure if that's positive, but what it does is it has a few abilities, and the only ones that I know of are one where it can pull units closer to it. So like say a Colossus is on this cliff, you can grab it and pull it out into your mass roaches, therefore causing it to get owned. It can use like a smoke screen, so bunkers can't see your banelings as you're running up to it. All this was shown at the E3. I don't know if you've ever seen the E3. If you have, then this is just kind of repeating what you saw there. Oh no, the BlizzCon, not E3. My bad, my bad. So you're going to have a long, across the map, have a walled-in Terran. And I like the matches like this where they wall in. It's really fun for me. Alright, so we got my Expo going here, we got the Terran. And there's his scout. We're going to kill it. Kill the scout. That's what we're going to do. So, what else this thing can do? It has like a siphoning thing where it shoots it down and damages it while slowly taking minerals. I thought that was really cool, really interesting. What else does it have? It has a I don't know much about the Zerg units. I know more about the TOS units, but the Ultralisk is going to be an upgrade where you can it burrows like right here, and then it would send out like waves of Zerg, waves of like lings, but the lings don't cost you anything, which I think is pretty awesome. So we're gonna try to do a like 9 minute push here with some roaches. Yeah, roaches. Don't know how this is gonna work. It's gonna be interesting, but I don't usually do a 9 minute push, but I'm going to. so get over it. Okay. 2 roaches there. 2 roaches there. Alright. And 2 more roaches. So that's 6 roaches. That can break through a Terran wall. I recently figured that out. But, so, then, Hydralisk are going to have a speed upgrade, because they're really slow off creep in the game right now. As I already said, Overseers are going to be removed. And what other interesting things are going to be occurring here? There's going to be some other interesting things. He has Hellions, which is interesting. Alright, well, we're going to push once that force comes out. So the TOS units. They added 2 new air units, 1 new ground unit. The ground unit is called a replicant. What it does is it can copy an enemy unit. So it could copy a Colossus, and that Colossus would now dominate for your army, or it could copy a siege tank. Now you would have a siege tank in your army. I think that's extremely amazing. What the ability of what is going to happen while using that. Alright, so let's go up here and move in for an 8-minute attack with these small force of roaches. Right, let's go in for an attack here. Aim for the Expo. If he doesn't have an Expo, then he is definitely dead anyway. Get some roaches out here back at home to make sure he doesn't sneak up or anything. Here we go, we're going to have some action here, hopefully. Hopefully we're going to have some action. Alright, so we're just going to let these guys push farther into their base. And meanwhile, I'll get some macro going back up in here. Get out some more roaches. Should have gotten some lings, but I didn't. Bad decision on my part. Whoops. So who's going Marauder, Marine? I really don't like Marauders and Marines, but we're going to have to get used to it. So you can see I already have a force as large as I had before. That is the advantage of having 2 bases as a Zerg. So this replicant, like, basically we can get a siege tank in our own army, which is going to be pretty amazing. And what else is going to be going on up in here? I could get like anything from my army. Then there's this new flying unit, which I'm not sure what it's going to be called. Actually, it has a name. I'm just too stupid to remember the name. But what it does is it can fly in and literally put force fields over minerals, so you can't collect them. It can also put like a shield around a spore crawler, and it can't shoot it. So I think that's really interesting. Then they have this another unit, which is like the Phoenix. It's like a Phoenix, but it has massive area of effect damage. It shoots out like giant laser bolts, which I think is totally awesome. And I mean, this thing is just purely amazing. That's what I see from it. I don't see anything else other than the pure amazingness of it. But, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go out here and try to push a little. Push up, push up. So we're gonna go over here and push up, like I said before. Alright, here we go. We're gonna rush in here, kill this thing, and then push up into the base. This thing to give us more room to do stuff. Don't want to get flanked. Probably gonna happen anyway. Get some spore crawlers. Alright, well that went horribly for me. Went very terrible. It's a bad idea. But, it's what it is. Alright. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing one of these a week. And this giant AoE thing that shoots, it can like kill Mutalisk like instantly. Seriously. So we're gonna rebuild up my army here. Boom. That was easy. I love long matches like this. Lasts forever. Some one over here. Spread this creep, boys. Right. So I really need to get some more people, more miners over here. If he doesn't expand soon, I'm just gonna end up out macroing him, because it's very easy to do that with against Terran. Very easy to be out macroed, in my opinion. But if you don't have this game, which I don't know why you wouldn't, maybe you're just stupid, you should definitely get it, and like get it now, because it's amazing. But sorry I don't have a whole lot of information about Heart of the Swarm. I just don't. After that, we'll pop out some Mutalisk. I mean, not Mutalisk. Anti-air Hydralisk, and then we'll just go. So, boom. Dead. Thanks for watching. I know it's not over yet, but tune in for every week, another live ladder. And I hope you come back and see more next week. Sorry for the prolonged inactivity. It's just I just had a lot of schoolwork going on, so on and so forth. But now I'm just cruising along. Alright, we're about to push into his base again. This time, hopefully killing him. Okay, that is a large force coming my direction. I'm gonna retreat back into my base with all my units. You still want to come confront me? Huh? Looks like it does. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, this is going bad. Is it going good or going bad? I can't tell. We're kind of at a stalemate. And I has wonded. Yes. Alright, pop out a few more roaches. And a few more roaches. And then we're going to go up and attack, and he's going to die. That's what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. If he doesn't have an X-bow already, then he's definitely dead very soon. I don't know how he survived off one base, but he has been, apparently. Now he sees me coming, he's like, oh snap. Oh snap, crackle, pop. Hold on, what be attacking's me? Nothing better be attacking me. Right. Right. Let's move up into his base. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be the end, definitely. I definitely have a large enough force to... And GG. See you guys later. And hope you had a good fall break, or whatever you call it. But yeah, enjoy. I hope you'll come back next week. Thanks a lot. Doing these live ladders is kind of hard to talk about stuff and focus on the game at the same time. So, I mean, any tips below be helpful. But instead, I'll just see you guys later and have a good day. Adios.